If it's bull or bear, I don't care. It's quite a rough ride, just like life. But I'm kind of patient, 'cause only.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow, and we're gonna have a little fun with this video. Now, as I say, I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes from now on. It just seems to be best, and we're gonna be talking about SHIRYO. Now, I absolutely love TCG card games. I've played Magic the Gathering. We used to call it Money the Gathering, still do. I actually, as a matter of fact, I've been buying boxes of this card game, Flesh and Blood, which is, I don't know, it's something that I figured my wife and I would learn together and get into. I got boxes. I got like 5 boxes of cards. I'm still going through organizing them, and then we'll start making decks and actually playing the daggone thing. We haven't even played the game yet. Hearthstone. I'm a big Hearthstone player. I used to be. I haven't played a lot of this stuff in a while because I just haven't had the time. But excuse me, still getting over that cold. But I honestly, I love card games. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit real late at night on the PlayStation 5, which is actually pretty fun. I don't know if there's a card game I really haven't played. L5R, I mean, you name it. Okay, so like I just said L5R. You know I know about card games. My favorite card game actually ever used to be the World of Warcraft card game. Because the resource mechanics were fantastic and the combo mechanics were sick. And then they basically kicked that to the curb before Hearthstone came out, understandably so. But I absolutely love that game. I still have so many cards from that game. Now, and the art was sick. I just loved it. So this is a paid segment, but this is about a game that I am actually very, very, very much looking forward to. And when I was starting to go through a lot of this stuff, I'm like, okay, I want to play. Because it looks really, really good. And this is SHIRYO. And I'm going to play a little bit of this and that, and we'll see what you guys think. I don't know if there's audio on this. Oh. That looks so good. Now, I see a lot of card games. I see a lot. I'm actually developing my own. It's not a card game. It's a tactical miniatures game on Cardano. But I see a lot of card games, and some of them are okay. A lot of them look like kind of cash grabs in a way. And with this one, this looks like a legit TCG on the blockchain using NFT cards. And you know, I don't really know what all to say because I haven't played it yet, but I want to. I've watched several videos. This is one thing that I saw, just a quick thing: card renting. So let's say you build a really big competitive deck, okay? And in this case, in a game like this, some of these cards are going for 2-3 Ethereum because people are minting packs and then they're listing cards. Now, it's not saying that they're being paid. Doesn't necessarily mean they're being bought for 2 or 3 Ethereum, but people are listing them to test the market and see what's available as people are like trying to build decks and things. Do you have an amazing deck but just don't have time to play? We're implementing an exciting pack renting scheme, which will allow users to put their packs up for rent other players can play the game with, and you can split the profits straight down the middle. So it's ultimate. I mean, this is freaking brilliant, man. I mean, you spend a lot of money building a deck, and let's say you just kind of take a break or whatever, but you want you want to earn tokens, you want to earn, resources and assets. then you can rent your deck out to other players who can go whoop people's butts in your stead, and you're still generating a revenue stream. That is sick. Now, the only thing that I have not seen mentioned about this game yet, which is really, in my opinion, the biggest the biggest catalyst for growth and adoption in a trading card game, are tournaments. I don't see anything about tournaments yet. And I mean, the card art is really cool. And I've been diving into a lot of these things. I really want to play this game. So like, when whoever paid me through my booking people to do this, you guys gotta let me in to play this thing. Because this looks like something I could get really, really deep into, and do regular videos on. I mean, let me know in the comments, like, what do you guys think about that? Like, is this something that you think would be fun to watch and learn as I'm creating decks? Because for me, deck building in a game like this, that's where the fun is. It's creating these decks that people aren't expecting, or creating combos that are kind of out of the norm, and you're pulling stuff off and you whoop somebody pretty easily and they're like, what the heck, I never saw that. That kind of stuff is exciting for me. It's the strategy of it. 150 cards to collect. Now, this is obviously, the launch base of cards. These are like the Genesis cards, if you will. So, that's not a whole lot, but it's plenty. It's plenty to get a game like this started. You create your own in-game persona. This is actually kind of cute. So you can mint an avatar. Like in Magic, the Arena, you can basically pick from any one of a different character. You can buy extra ones, and that's who represents you in the game. In this, you're going to be represented by a little NFT that you create. Now, this is something that I'm actually pretty interested in, but I don't understand yet what it means or what it's for. Build land in the Shiroverse. Coming soon, we will allow the purchasing of land within the Shiroverse, which can be used to accumulate tokens and other in-game items. That looks pretty cool, but what is the Shiroverse? Like, is this ultimately going to be like a single player environment game that you can compete in? So you're building you're fighting your way through a story as you're building decks, which I've seen. I know Hex, I think Hex did something like that. I got it. Not the token, the game, the trading card game. I think you can get it on Steam. I know it was on PC. Marketplace for open business. Now, I'm just kind of going through some of these things before I dive into some of the other elements here. We're already at almost 8 minutes, but this is going to be a little longer than 10 minutes because I want to cover some of this cool stuff. So Q1, cool. Integration of central database into the blockchain to enable in-game transactions and NFT card reveal. Q2, the merch store launch, exchange listing expansion, alpha game release. That's what I want. I want to see this thing. I want to play this game. It's really difficult to feature, paid or not, it's really difficult to feature a game that you can't play yet. Because if you go into launch app, it just plays a video. It says play or mint packs. Well, I don't have any packs. I want to play this thing, but we'll watch this too. This is the closest thing I can get to actually being able to play it myself. And I have to say, honestly, the interface is pretty good. I mean, it's a little basic, but it almost looks like a tournament table. Like there's no frills, no nothing. It's very simple to keep, Yeah, but that's what you get right now if you want to play the game, which really stinks because I do really want to play it. But now you can mint packs right now. One pack is 0.05 Ethereum. You can mint 20 packs for 0.85 Ethereum. Now, for some of the prices I've seen, some of these single cards go for, 20 packs. Like, what's the rarity? I don't know. I wish I knew, because this hasn't really kicked off yet. People are actually selling 711 Ethereum. Okay. I mean, good luck with that. Quantity 100 base packs. 3 Ethereum. I'm not sure. You get 100 cards, or is that like, what is this? A legendary card for 3 Ethereum, rare devil for, that's 2 Ethereum. I mean, some of these cards, I mean, this is crazy. And that's why I'm like, is this a rich man's TCG? But it's not, because it's play to earn. So, or play and earn. So as you're playing the game, you're earning tokens. It's just like a lot of the others. You know, you're building like MTCG Arena does something very similar, but without having played this and really dive into the system, I can't tell you, oh, if you're playing the game for free for X amount of time and win this many matchups, you know, you can build a deck that's potentially worse than XYZ. I don't know any of that yet, but I definitely want to find out, because I'm probably, you know, I would love to do a video in the future where I'm playing this, I'm building some decks, and I'm like, okay, you know, this is how far you can get it with a paid deck, and then this is how far you can get with, like, you start off with a free deck and you start building slowly over time. Because if I could play a card game like this, and if it blows up, especially if these guys were to implement some tournaments and things, like some good cash money tournaments, that's going to draw people in, man. That's going to be what draws in the competitive players. That's what's going to draw in the big money for specific cards. Like right now, people are playing off of the idea that, oh, it's an NFT, it's going to be worth something. No, that doesn't mean shit if the game isn't wildly successful and popular, because the way it has to go, you have a big tournament, right? You know, win $100,000 tournament, quarterly tournament, whatever it is. So then the gameplay has to be fair. Right? So the game mechanics, the rules for the different cards and so forth, it has to be fair so that strategy wins over cards themselves. Now, like if you have one card that rules the world, you're done, because then everybody that has that card is going to wipe up everyone else. Nobody's going to have any fun. The tournaments aren't going to matter. So that's the challenge for a TCG game, is to basically make sure that all the cards are fair, but the creativity behind some of the combos, while should be effective, shouldn't be able to just take over and be an easy win button, especially if it becomes well, these 5 cards, anybody can win any matchup against anybody else, but they cost $30,000 in Ethereum to buy them, and they're winning every tournament, that kind of thing. So that's going to be the struggle. And we'll see how a lot of this comes about, but honestly, I saw, what did I see? Hold on, where is it? Yeah, I saw this. They were actually playing this with paper, like, you know, like a physical game. They were doing a demo where they won best upcoming card game at the Dubai Crypto Expo. And I'm like, you know, that's pretty cool. I went to the Bitcoin convention and it was pretty cool, but I think I like altcoin conventions, like a crypto convention in general, because I like all of the variety of all of the different projects and ideas and things like that. And you see stuff like this. You're never going to see stuff like this at a Bitcoin convention. That's just not what a Bitcoin convention's about. But yeah, I mean, I was watching some of that and flipping through a lot of these things. But yeah, SHIRYO won best upcoming game 2022 in Dubai. I'm super excited about this, guys. I know this is a paid segment and everything, but honestly, this looks like a legitimately good game. Now, I didn't really bring up too much about tokenomics or the token price or anything, because honestly, it's almost an infinite supply. I'm not worried about the token here. I'm not looking at this as like, oh, I'm gonna buy, 30 kajillion of these, and then they're all going to go to 1 penny someday, and I'm going to buy like an island. I'm not worried about that at all. For me, it's about the gameplay. It's about the game mechanics. It's about the cards themselves. It's about, how do I feel when I'm playing this game? Does it pull me in or does it push me away? Are there going to be tournaments? Is there a reason for me to invest money in the game? What do I get out of it other than just beating random people online? That's what I need to see for this to really be a huge thing for me. And I'm sure that ultimately we'll get to that. The success of the different campaigns, early launch, and what sort of resources they have. And, I'm sure of a lot of the blockchain based games I've seen so far, it looks to me like this is a serious team that's passionate about TCG games. They've done everything they need to get this game ready. $83,000 in volume right now on a 24-hour period, and it's up 17%. So obviously there's some buzz being created online. I'm all for it. I really think this looks cool, and I'm excited to check it out and try it. You know, maybe you'll join me. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? Are you into it? You know, I mean, there are a lot of other little mechanisms associated with the ecosystem and with the tokens. I know that they're looking to like do, you know, 10% buyback and burn of the tokens. There's a lot of different stuff. Borrowing decks is a really big deal. Participate in game balance DAO. Wager against other players. So you're going to be able to bet using the token. That could be really fun. I just think that the ecosystem that these guys are setting up is actually super exciting. I'm very happy to be a part of this already. And I just need to get some packs, and I, you know, I'm broke. I sold all my stuff. I mean, I'm kidding. But I do plan on playing this game, and I want to get some starter packs, but I'm not going to bother probably until I can actually play. Yeah, I mean, that's it. This is Shiro. Let me know in the comments. Does this look good to you? Like, do you think you're going to play this? Are you going to play it with me? If the alpha launches, I'm in there and I'm doing some video content on deck building and things like that. Are you going to watch? Are you going to join me? Are we going to beat each other up? Like, what's up? Let me know. I appreciate it. Until next time, guys, thanks for joining me. Check out Shiro. Bookmark it for when this puppy goes live with the alpha. I'm going to be there. You can guarantee that. I'll probably have my name, and you're going to know when you're playing me because I'm going to be the one whooping you. Crow your coins, folks. I'll see you soon.